Hi everyone, today I've got my Christmas in July part 3 to share with you all, and just as a reminder I am sharing my advent swap from 2020. So these are the items that I sent out to my advent swap partner that year, and so we are on to day 7, 8 and 9 of my advent swap. And so for day 7 I just wrapped up some gifts, and I wrapped up a little notebook, a pack of pens and some sticky notes, and that's literally all I did for day 7. I just wrapped them up in Christmas wrapping paper and then I stuck a number 7 onto the front of the paper. And moving on to day 8, I made a folder with some ephemera and some embellishments in it. And so by the looks of it, I used an A4 piece of card and folded it in half, and then I used these Santoro Gorgeous papers to decorate the front of the folder. And inside I made these little pockets, and I taped the back of them down. And once they're stuck down into the little folder, I tape down the edges as well. I just put some papers in the back there just for some added interest, and then I go ahead and start putting in some elements. And these cutter parts are all from a Santoro Gorgeous collection that I've got, and I'm also putting some embellishments in there as well. And they're like little enamel love hearts. And now I'm just rearranging everything until I get it in a position that I like, and then I'm just using paper clips to attach it all to the folder. Now I'm taking some elements like tags and toppers, and I'm putting them into a little bag with some snowflake sequins and some iridescent sequins. You'll have to excuse my voice, I'm a little bit croaky today, I've got a bit of a sore throat. Next I cut down the excess from the bag, and then I add a little topper. Once I've added the bag topper, I add some little silver star trim and a little sentiment on top of it just to cover up the staple. I add a little gemstone onto the tag shaped topper, and then I add a little circle topper onto the other side of the bag as well. Next I've made some button cabochons and I've added them into a little bag, and I'm just putting some star trim onto the topper. Once I've got everything in place into the folder and I'm happy with where it is, I tie the folder up with some ribbon, finishing it off with a little bow. Then all that's left is to wrap it in some sparkly tissue paper. And again I use some more ribbon on the front of the tissue paper. Then I add a number 8 on a die cut circle, trim off the excess on the thread, and that's it, that's day number 8 done. So for day number 9 I made some Christmas decorations, and I used wood slices and stamps to make these. And here you can see I'm stamping loads of different designs onto the wood slices. I did do quite a lot, I don't think I sent them all, I just picked my favourites out and sent those ones. And here you can see I'm just colouring in all the stamped images on my wood slices. And I'm not using any special crayons or anything like that, I'm just using some standard colouring crayons that I got from the works to colour these in. I did have to add quite a lot of pressure, especially with the white, to get the colour to transfer onto the wood slices effectively. Once I've got them all coloured in, I add some twine. Next I'm decorating the box to put all the decorations in, and this is similar to in my last video where I made the box for the chocolate. So I just cut down the pattern paper to the size of the sides of the box, and once I've done that I decide to do a decoration for the top of the box. And so I use this Tonic Studios All Season Reef die set, and I think this came free with a magazine. And so once I've cut out my reef, I decide I want something for the centre, so I use this Merry Christmas die and I cut that out. And once I've had a look, I see that it doesn't really go with the reef very well. So what I do is I cut away all the excess so that just the Merry Christmas sentiment is left. And then I glue all the parts down. I really need to get me another of these Sticks 2 glue pens, I love them. They don't last me very long and they are quite pricey for what they are, but they're great for little dies like this where you don't want the glue to go everywhere. Okay, so once that's done, I die cut some snowflakes, and I die cut them out of blue glitter cardstock and purple cardstock. Then I arrange those around the reef and I just glue them down. Once that's done, I tape down all my patterned papers to the sides of the box. And then I glue my Merry Christmas topper that I've made onto the top of the box. Here I'm just adding some white chalk ink to a number 6. And then I'm putting some blue glittery embossing powder on it, and then I heat set it. Once that's heat set, I glue it down onto a die cut circle. And I pop some ribbon through and I put a bell on there as well. Then I attach that to the box so it dangles down the front there. I thought that was a little bit different and added a bit more interest. You can see here I've made some wine glass charms as well with snowflakes on them. And then I've got the decorations there. And then there's a little note from Mandy. And then again, like I did in my previous video, I make some tissue shred. And I just add it to the top of the box. And that is day 7, 8 and 9 of my 2020 Advent swap. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a like and don't forget to subscribe if you don't already do so. Thanks for watching everyone. Bye.